Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Get Life Energy YouTube channel, and I haven't made a video in a long time, y'all. Lots of life changes. Okay. But, you know, all the craziness and all the drama and all the life changes have prompted me to seeded my mind with tons of ideas for more videos. So they're going to be coming out soon. And I want to make some quick ones. Like, I'm hoping 10 minutes or less because attention span. So right now I happen to be hanging out at this insanely beautiful place that I'm living for the moment. And if you can see, there's this like AstroTurf area with, we've got a bar thing, we've got a kettlebell, I've got my own kettlebell that's a little bit lighter weight, we've got a set of 15s, a set of 10s, and I've got my yoga mat. So this is the workout station at Barbie's Playhouse. More on that in another video. But I recently had a client contact me a couple days ago. It's funny, I hit him up through, I was, you know, going through my list of clients and saying like, who needs a massage, just to promote and try to get some more bookings, right? Doing that old marketing thing. So this particular client is an old friend, and he gets my text and he was like, you know what? I was just thinking that I need body work. Like, I was just thinking about that the other day, like, man, I need some body work. And I'm like, well, here I am as your reminder, let's do it. Well, he's like, yeah, let me think about it. I'm not sure, I might wanna do this, I might wanna do this. You know, like 2 sessions for him and his wife or whatever, you know, like he hadn't made a decision. And I was like, well, I'm offering this special till the end of the month, so get on it. You know, this is an opportunity to get a buy one, get one half off. That's the best deal you're gonna get. And he was like, totally. So, lo and behold, as the world would have it, he does not book a massage that, you know, I'm trying to find better light. All right, there we go. So he doesn't book the massage right away. And surprise, surprise, week and a half later, or some meager amount of time, I get a message from him, Becca, I threw my back out. And I'm like, oh shit, because I know how that feels. It sucks. It's where you can't stand up straight. It's where your spine is literally like, something is like, your muscles are like, and you're like bent over and you're like, and you can't like stand up. You know, you can't like get out of bed or get out of your car or get up off the couch without going, huh, huh. It's really shitty. And when your back goes out, it feels like you're an old person. And it's really scary because nobody wants to feel like they can't walk or move around. It feels very vulnerable, you know what I mean? It's like on a primal level, it feels like if something was trying to attack you, you couldn't run away or fight it. So it definitely triggers a primal survival fear that we all have. And that's why we gotta take care of our bodies, okay? So this video today is about how the hell do I get myself to do my PT, okay? PT stands for physical therapy. It also stands for personal training. So, or, you know, like go to PE, you know, physical education. So PT, PE, it's all about taking care of your body, okay? So if you're somebody who's had some injuries in the past, or maybe you're just not in a good routine and you're not doing your normal thing, or like say you used to exercise a lot, or you used to have a sport that you played, but now, you know, because of COVID or whatever, you fell out of that routine. For me personally, it was like, I was always telling my clients to do 15 minutes of stretching every morning. Like wake up and right away stretch your back and stretch your hamstrings and stretch all these large muscle groups around the hips and the lower back to help with the low back pain. Because, you know, people are coming to see me for a massage like once a month, once every 2 weeks. I've even had clients come in once a week, but like even still, if you're coming in once a week and you have brutal chronic back pain, that massage is gonna help. You might feel better for 2 days, but like you gotta do something on your own as well. And if you're only coming in once a month, there's 29, 30 days in between massages. You can't just do the massages. Of course not. You have to do something on your own to maintain your flexibility, your mobility, and your capability. Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're in chronic pain or stiffness, or you're developing arthritis, or, you know, you're just getting weaker because you're getting older and you're not building that muscle mass, you're not strength training, you're not weightlifting, you're not, you know, hiking 7 miles a day, whatever you're into. You know, if you are super active, if you are stretching every day, if you are going on hikes, walks, movement, body movement every day is essential, okay? But if you're not doing that and if you're not strength training, if you don't move it, you lose it. It's true, okay? So if you have like a boo-boo and you're like, ow, my shoulder hurts, ow, it hurts, oh, it hurts to move it, let me put it in a sling and never move it again, guess what's gonna happen? That muscle that you're not using is going to atrophy, which means shrivel up and get weak, and you will no longer have the strength in that arm that you once did. So unless you're like 85 and you're done like trying to strengthen or be better or be healthier or be stronger, and you're just kind of like, hey man, I'm dying in the next 10 years or less, go ahead, let yourself wither away. But if you're under 85, you have no excuse not to do something to maintain your flexibility, your mobility, and your ability to do things with your body, okay? I mean, even if you were disabled or like in a wheelchair, you can still exercise the parts of your body that you can exercise. And that's absolutely necessary to be able to do what you need to do in the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Like strengthen those arms, strengthen those back muscles, strengthen your postural muscles so that you don't, lose the strength. So anyway, how do you get yourself to do your PT? Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about briefly. I've had a couple injuries and I didn't have medical insurance for a long time, so I never talked to a doctor or did physical therapy. I was like, what's that? I didn't even know what it was. But when I had insurance and I injured my lower back and I couldn't walk and I was all like jacked up and walking with a limp and my spine was all crooked, and it was very clear to me that something was seriously wrong in my spine. And I did massage therapy, I did stretching as best I could, and I did, heat packs and lots of whatever I could to try to help with the pain, but nothing seemed to make it get better. I was doing chiropractic, all of it. Nothing seemed to make it get better. So that was really scary, and low power mode. Okay, so let's wrap this up. So it was scary, and I went to the doctor and I was like, I hurt my back, I fell on my tailbone, I don't know what I did, but it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, and I need help. And they looked at me like this and they said, we're not gonna prescribe you any pain medication. And I was like, I'm not here for fucking pain medication, bitch. I want you to fix my back. I want you to figure out what the hell is wrong back there. I want to know if I broke a bone, if I bulged a disc, if I herniated something. I want to know what the hell's wrong with me. I don't want some pain medicine. So the way the medical system works is you have to do some hoop jumping, okay? You have to like see one doctor, get a referral to get an x-ray, probably wait 3 weeks to go get that x-ray, so that means you're in pain for 3 more weeks. And then you have to get the x-ray, which is a photograph of your bones. So if nothing is broken in your bones, it doesn't really tell them a goddamn thing. So then you got to do physical therapy, which is the first thing that they recommend. And if that works and you get better, then you're good. But if that doesn't work and you don't get better, then they will maybe give you an MRI or some other type of scan or some other type of thing, or do some, cortisone injections, which I don't recommend, by the way. But there's this whole process, okay? So it's like the medical process is like, number one, give you some anti-inflammatory drugs and tell you to ice it. If that doesn't work, physical therapy. If that doesn't work, and an x-ray, make sure nothing's broken, make sure no bones are broken. Or, like if my spine was like this and the disc was like missing and the bones were like touching, then they would know that like something's wrong with my disc, and then they would give me an MRI. But again, when they did the x-ray, they were like, your discs look uniform. You have, but your spine's bent. And I'm like, yeah, that's because my back is in spasm. So anyway, doctor, anti-inflammatory drugs, x-ray, physical therapy. Then if that doesn't work and you keep complaining about the problem, then they might prescribe you some fucking drugs, but that's not what I'm about. I don't like chemicals. I don't want to be addicted to anything. I don't want to be all fucked up and high and like loopy because I'm on painkiller. No, not a fan. But I know it helps, and I know a lot of people, whatever. But that's not the answer, guys. That's a Band-Aid. That's a Band-Aid. That's like saying, oh, I'm overweight. Let me just take this pill that's supposed to help me burn fat, but I'm not going to change the way that I eat. Come on now. It doesn't actually work. It just pretends to work for a little while, and then it doesn't work anymore. So anyway, then the next step is MRI, which is a better image that shows them what's going on with the soft tissue. So if you have ligament damage, if you have tendons that are torn, if you have something going on in your spine where there's impingement happening to your nerves, they can't see that on an x-ray. They can only see it on an MRI. And then after you get your MRI, if they're like, yeah, you definitely are really fucked up, and they validate that you are totally in pain for a legitimate reason, which they did when they finally did my MRI. They were like, yeah, your back is super fucked up. You have a, they were like, you got a bone spur growing out of your spine, stabbing you in the nerve root. That would explain the nerve pain. And they said that my discs were slightly bulging, but that was not uncommon for my age, and that it might not necessarily be as a result of the fall. But they said that I was developing arthritis in my lower back, which means inflammation, stiffness, achiness, lack of mobility. And that sucks. I was 33 years old, and they're like, you got arthritis. And I'm like, ah! I was like, if I'm feeling this stiff every morning at this age, what am I going to be feeling like when I'm 80? You know what I'm saying? So that was a major, like, holy shit. And then they offered me cortisone shots. So they're like, we can do some injections in your lower back, like in my spine, right next to my hip bones. For anybody who's a massage therapist watching this, SI joints, okay? So they told me I had chronic inflammation or pre-arthritic condition in my SI joints on both sides. So basically my lower back was stiff as fuck, and they wanted to inject me with some drugs that cause a new injury to your body, essentially, and get your body to go, oh, we need to repair some stuff over here, because your body has obviously stopped trying to repair this months ago, because it's just trying to survive. I'll talk more about injuries on another video, but and what actually happens inside your body, because it's pretty fascinating when you think about it, and why I want to empower you all out there to take control and to do stuff, because it's like your body is only going to heal to a certain point, because your body just wants to survive. Your body doesn't want to thrive. Your body doesn't want to feel like it's 16 years old again. Your body just wants to make sure you don't die. That's why it heals enough to get you by, but it doesn't heal back to 100%. So anyway, they offered me the cortisone shots, and I said, nope, I'm not interested in cortisone shots. And that's because, as a massage therapist now going on 13 plus years, I've had many, many, many clients who have had cortisone shots for shoulder pain, whatever, elbow, tendonitis, some back, So lots and lots of my clients have gotten cortisone shots, and most of them say, like, oh yeah, it works great. Pain's gone for 6 months, then it comes back. Or works sometimes, other times doesn't work. Or works for a few weeks, and then the pain comes back worse. Or allergic reaction, and like their freaking muscle shrivels up, and they needed like crazy amounts of surgeries to fix this. No. I am a sensitive being, and I have allergies to things, and I don't want to put toxic chemicals in my body that might help, and that might just not even last. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I put a Band-Aid on an artery? I need stitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why would I just do a temporary cure that might work, might not, might cause a reaction that could cause way further damage? And even if it does work, it's only going to work for a period of time, and then the pain is going to come back. So that tells me that it's not really working. It's just temporarily giving you some relief. So I said, I'm not interested in cortisone shots. Nope. She's like, okay. Because that's kind of what people are like, yeah, give me the drugs, whatever you got to do to get out of the pain. Most people don't want to work. Most people don't want to put in the effort. They're lazy. Don't be lazy, okay? This is within your control. Your body is within your control. Nobody can tell you what to do with your body. Nobody can tell you what to put in your body. Nobody can tell you what to drink, what to eat, what to breathe, what to inhale. It's your body, okay? So you get to do what you want with it, and you can get out of pain on your own. It takes work, effort, diligence, persistence, but it's so possible, okay? I just had another client come in with a shoulder problem, and previous to that, another new client came in with a different problem, and I can't remember what it is, but each of them were like, what do I need to do to like deal with this problem? And I was like, well, I have the answers to that. Getting a massage is a great step, and I hope you come back and see me on a regular basis, because I can definitely help you, but you're gonna need to do stuff on your own at home, okay? So I just want to share with you guys, this is the quick hack. When I was told to do these exercises every day, my most recent physical therapy experience was, shoulder, it's all like rotator cuff, right? So you take this like rubber band thing and you like stretch it apart and you squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back. Anybody who works on a computer all day would significantly benefit from this, okay? Then you take this other band and you pull it and you tie it to the doorknob or whatever and you pull it this way. So you're using the muscles that go the opposite way. Instead of the out muscles, you're using the in muscles. And then, this other like move, doing like this with my elbows on the ground, like this like thing to like work on this. And then a little bit of this, a little bit of that, okay? So we developed this like list of things I needed to do. It was like 6 or 7 exercises. And, they give you like this printout with like how to do the exercises. And they're like, do this one every day. Do this one 3 times a week. How many reps, whatever. And I was like, I'm physical therapy. Like, you know what I mean? I was like bitching and moaning, going like, I don't want to do this. I got a short attention span, okay? I get easily distracted. But I was feeling better. I was feeling stronger. And my shoulder that was hella weak, this shoulder's strong, but this one was weak. So when I would do these moves, this one would be like, and it would be feeling like it would burn. It would burn quickly. You want the burn, by the way. The burn is good. It's not a stabbing pain. It's just a burning. That's called blood flow. So I was doing the physical therapy exercises most days, and I was feeling like, oh my God, this is so hard, but that means it's working. And then the next day I'd feel stronger. And then a couple days later I'd feel kind of sore. And then doing it while I was sore felt good, because it felt good to like get all the blood flowing back into those sore muscles. And I was like, oh man, I'm sore. But it felt good to be sore from working out rather than being sore from being in fucking pain because I slept with my shoulder all in pain all night and now I wake up and it's in pain all day long. I'd way rather be sore from fucking working out than be sore from being in pain. So here's my little hack, okay guys? Get yourself a timer or your phone or a stopwatch or some kind of device that tracks time. The kind that counts up, okay? And set that timer and go do your physical therapy exercises. Don't check a text. Don't stop to do something else. Do your PT. And time, how long does it take you to do your PT? How long? How long does it actually take? Because in my mind, I'm like, oh, I don't have time for that, or oh, I got to do these other things, or I have all these things I need to do, and I only have 2 hours to do them, and I never think I have enough time. And I thought to myself, how long does this actually take, though? So I timed myself doing the full round of all the exercises, even the ones that I think are annoying and I don't like. And guess what? It took 13 freaking minutes. So once I knew that it only took me 13 minutes to do my PT, I knew that I could not only do my 15-minute yoga stretching that I like to do anyways, but I could also do my 13 minutes of yoga PT and I could get all that done in a half an hour. So if I had a half an hour, I had enough time, and therefore I had no excuse not to do it. So now I do it more often than not. However, if I'm feeling fine, I kind of forget about it, because this is what we do. We're like, I'm not in pain anymore, so why do I need to do it? But this is the other trick. When the pain starts to come back, when you start to feel the achiness or the stiffness or the soreness or the weakness or the when you start to feel that issue in your lower back or that thing in your shoulder or wherever it is for you, your neck, your hips, when that issue starts to resurface, now go do your PT. Go get your ass on that yoga mat or on your floor of your living room. Grab your free weights, grab your rubber band, and just do some basic shit. It's like calisthenics. You don't even necessarily need any weights. All of this stuff you can do body weight. It's totally doable. And I'm going to make a couple videos actually specifically for like what to do when you have lower back pain and what to do when you have shoulder pain and what to do when you have neck pain. I think I already did a neck pain video at some point because my buddy had skied into a tree, so I made it for him. So look through my videos. It's in there, stuff to do for neck pain. But yeah, so it doesn't take that long. This is the point of the video, guys. It's not that time consuming. So don't think that you can't do it or like, oh, I don't have time to do my PT. BS. That is a freaking excuse. So time how long it takes you. If it only takes you 15 minutes, do it every single day. At least 50% of the time, 3-4 days a week. But if you do it every single day for a week and you start to feel better, hooray! hey, it's working. So sometimes you have to do the thing, even though it's uncomfortable or it's, you're sore or it's hard or whatever. You have to do it to see how it feels when you actually do it. You can't just do it when you're going to the physical therapy office twice a week and they're forcing you to do it and they're watching you do it and they're your accountability buddy. Fuck, if you need an accountability buddy to damn do it, then call a friend and say, every day at 10 a.m., do video chat with me or whatever time of the day works for you, and let's do our stretches together. But figure it out, create some accountability so that you actually do it, because it doesn't take that much time and your body will thank you and you will create lasting mobility, flexibility, and ability for years and years and years and years and years to come. And you'll be like, yeah, I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just went from doing 3-pound weights to now I'm doing 5-pound weights to now I'm doing squats with a 20-pound weight. I'm lifting an 18-pound weight from my shoulders. Baby steps. I started months ago with 3-pound weights. So I was like, oh, why can't I lift my heavier weights? But, wait a minute. Fuck. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll figure out how to edit that out. So, set a timer. Time how long it takes you to do your physical therapy exercises or your stretches, okay? When you realize that it doesn't actually take that long, it's a lot easier to commit to doing it every day. That's the takeaway. All right, guys? I hope this video helps you get some more energy for your life and free up some more energy so that you can do the things you want to do and be the person you want to be and feel good in your body and feel healthy and strong and handle your injuries and not let them handle you. Okay? So I love you lots. See you next one. Bye.